Okay, I think what you're seeing in that video that I looked at is this, a strict 3-tone per string approach. And what the guy shows in that video is all accurate. It's all the C major scale. What he leaves out is that if you're playing the same tones in C major scale, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, but you start and end on a different note in that sequence, then you're playing a different scale. For example, C major scale. If I play the same tones but start and end on D, it becomes a D Dorian scale, or the second mode of the major scale. Shoot. So it's the exact same tones, but it's actually a different scale. But what he's showing is a very good way to play the major scale tones and learning those patterns to get around the fretboard. But don't confine yourself to playing 3 notes per string. I think the other approach, and one that's not more valuable, it's just another approach and another way to learn where all those tones are, is to learn the different ways of playing the scale without sticking to that strict 3 notes per string method. So it would be like starting on your pinky at the 8th fret. So that's 8, 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, scoot down 4, 5 is your first octave, and then you're already down here in 4th position now, so kind of scoot back up. So 5, 7, 5, 6, 8, 5, 7, 8. And that would be starting and ending on your pinky. If you want to start and end on your 3rd finger, it's going to be the same tones, but we're going to take a little bit different approach to the pattern. So it starts on your 3rd finger. So it's 8, 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 9, 5, 7, 9, 6, 8, 10, 7, 8. Starting on your 2nd finger, same note, 8th fret. So you're going 8, 10, 7, 8, 10, 7, 9, 10, 7, 9, 10, 8, 10, 7, 8. And then starting on your 1st finger is what the guy does a lot, is starting with this kind of wide approach. 8, 10, 12, 8, 10, 12, 9, 10, 12, 9, 10, 12, 10, 12, 13. And you leave the skinny string out of it because you're really, if you go beyond that, you're outside the bounds of that 2nd octave. You could also go but you see what's useful about learning both methods, where you're learning the different, the 7 positions or the 7 ways to kind of play that scalar pattern, and try to think of it in terms of a pattern, but learning from every position, 7 positions or whatnot, but also learning the different ways of playing the scale itself, starting on different fingers and not staying strictly to that 3 tones per string method, is the ability to slide around fretboard. It's just kind of putting the chords in there with it too, because the chords can lead you from place to place. playing real well because it's kind of late. But the point is learning to listen and develop your relative pitch so you can hear where the next note goes. That's what really helps on learning the major scale everywhere. Because if you can learn to hear what tones are correct, what sounds right, that's when you have the ability to use that background of pattern knowledge to get around the fretboard. Hope that helped.